What's going on, Collider Games fans? I'm Caboose, and today what I got for you guys is my first impressions of Anthem. I finally got my hands on the VIP demo that's going on this weekend, as a ton of users on Xbox were having problems, but after they fixed a little bit of it and I could play it, I'm here to give you guys my first impressions. For the past few weeks, every time we've talked about Anthem on the Collider Games podcast, me and Dennis have always said, you know, we're cautiously optimistic because it looks good and we're excited for it, but at the same time, EA is behind it, and it could be plagued by all that comes with that, so I was a little worried, but finally getting to play it, I can put those worries to rest. This game looks and feels and plays phenomenal. It is so damn good. It is unbelievable. The graphics are incredible, and that was honestly, that was the one thing I knew they weren't going to fail at. If all else failed, the game would look pretty, and that much is for sure. And yeah, it does look really good. At some points, it's awe-inspiring. The environments are just so filled in and looks so good. Oh my god, and when you're flying around and you can go a little higher up, wow, it's unbelievable how good this game looks. But the gameplay is addicting. I could fly around in Anthem all freaking day. Right now, my most fun thing to do with this game is jumping off of high points and at the last second starting to fly. You really do feel like Iron Man playing this game. It's amazing. Seriously, after Anthem is kind of all and said and done, BioWare is done with it, Marvel Games better hit up these guys for an Iron Man game because they figured out the recipe and the formula to make that work. The flying and everything, the movement in your Javelin suit feels so fluid, feels so smooth, and not only is the gameplay from a movement standpoint really good, but from the combat as well, it's very fun. You know, these shootouts that you'll get into can be really intense, and you got to be using all of the different gadgets that are at your disposal in order to take down your enemies, and it feels really good. It feels fluid, like I said. So the shooting is great, and when opponents get a little bit close, you know, you have a melee attack as well, which is good. I was expecting that maybe when they get a little bit close, it's going to get boring, and I have to just kind of back off and continue to shoot at them. Nope, you have a melee attack. You have like a super move. For those who play Destiny, if you're a fan of Destiny, in the best way possible, Anthem feels very much like Destiny does. It's not like a carbon copy of Destiny or anything, but you're definitely going to be very familiar with certain mechanics in the game if you've played Destiny. And like I said, I mean this in the best way possible because I know not everyone is a fan of Destiny. So trust me, this game takes kind of the best elements of Destiny and implements them here. And there's obviously their own twist on it with the fact that it's not the same exact game. You know, you're in this Javelin, you could be flying around and everything, and it's way more fast-paced than Destiny, in my personal opinion. Now, it's not all sunshine and rainbows, and just like I said, you know, EA is back in this one, so there could be some issues. One thing I noticed when I was going in to customize my Javelin is that there is indeed a currency system. And I sort of expected there to be. You know, if you're going to be able to customize your character, there's got to be a way you can buy or sell certain things. I don't think you can sell anything, but there's got to be a way where you can buy certain things to upgrade your character. But it does worry me. You know, I'm worried not necessarily that it's going to be pay to win because it's not a PvP game, so it can't really be pay to win. But I'm worried that there may be certain things that are really cool looking or really helpful for your Javelin, but cost quite a bit to the point where it almost eases you in to spending money on those microtransactions. Now, nothing is confirmed on that front. I'm just speculating here, and I'm hoping this doesn't end up being the case and that I am proven wrong. But it is just a fear of mine that I did want to bring up because I noticed when I was heading in to customize my Javelin that there are currency systems and microtransactions could be heavily involved with that. And again, that's just purely my speculation. There may have even been an interview with someone over at BioWare that completely shuts all this down. I don't know about it, but just wanted to mention that, just wanted to throw that out there. But speaking specifically on the customization, if we're throwing all that microtransaction talk aside, it is really cool. You can heavily customize your Javelin and make it your own, not just in the appearance of the armor, but like the color scheme and, you know, the overall design of the pieces of your armor. You can change kind of what the aesthetic is like and what it feels like. It could look like old metal or metallic looking. It's really cool. It's extensive in the customization here. So I was really happy about that because you can have and find Javelins that are completely unique from anybody else's, and that is awesome. I love that kind of feature in a game like this because it really helps make your character your own. You know, you have an identity in this game, and I love that. It's really, really great. I also wasn't a really big fan of the hub world, only specifically because of the fact that you move pretty slow in it. You know, when you complete a mission, or if you want to go start a mission, you're in this kind of home base area where you can go and talk to a bunch of different people, and it is cool because you can interact with a lot of different people, and I'm guessing when we get our hands on the full game, this is where you get to activate some certain side missions. The only problem that I have with it is that you just move a little slow, you know, like just increase the movement speed, allow me to sprint or something. You know, when you're even in Destiny, you go to a hub world like the tower, you can still sprint around and move pretty quickly and get from place to place pretty quickly. So let me move a little faster in the hub world because it's just a little bit slow for me, in my opinion. Now, in terms of story, I know this was the one thing that Dennis was the most intrigued in, and I haven't fully played through all of the demo yet, so there may be more story for me to uncover, but just the tiny sample size that I have of it so far, I am intrigued, and it looks like it has promise. Certain things have happened in the story that interest me, you know, that I want to see more of, so I'm excited for it, but I'm not hyping myself up for a great story. I feel like a big focus here for Anthem was to make sure that the gameplay was nailed, and they absolutely did that. So I'm hoping here, you know, maybe we do have an intriguing story and something that is worth investing into, because I know that's Dennis's big concern. You know, on the podcast, Dennis always talks about the fact that the gameplay could be really good, but is the story going to be worth investing time into? And like I said, just based on the small sample size that I have of it so far, yes, it does look indeed like it's going to be something worth putting your time into. But that's it. That's my overall first impressions with the Anthem demo. The VIP demo is going on right now. I believe if you have EA access or if you pre-order the game, there are a ton of different stipulations to get access to the VIP demo, but the beta or the demo goes open and live for everyone to download for free on February 1st. So everyone's going to get a chance to get their hands on it, and if you have had a chance to get your hands on it, let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, a positive rating would be appreciated, and you can subscribe to the Collider Games channel for more gaming coverage. I've been Caboose, and I'll see you guys later.